And look at this, a real TV. Matt's become a real boy on a real TV. His wishes have all come true. How's it going, Matt?
Going all right. I'm so fulfilled.
That's great. That's great. Yeah, I think I got the color tweaked a little better. You were kind of like crazy washed out before. It's still pretty. I guess it's still pretty bright on stream.
I'm pretty blasted there.
These darn Japanese televisions. But yeah, so we're back at it. So yeah, Chris is out with parent teacher stuff, as always happens with parents and teachers. But Matt wanted to get on a real TV this time, not one of those old CRT tubes on the subway. But yeah, so good to see everybody. Have you been up to any gaming? Oh, but I bet you've been up to writing and prepping some stuff. Any news on that front?
Actually, we're a little behind
Okay.
on the writing.
Okay.
But yeah, we'll be back on it in it shortly.
Okay. Cool.
I played Wormspan last weekend.
Oh, how was that?
That's the
dragon
version of Wingspan.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
It's pretty fun. It's basically just Wingspan with dragons.
Right.
But I mean, that's some really good art.
Oh yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Their art budget must have been pretty extensive because they had to make a ton of unique dragon images.
Yeah,
but it's fun. It's one of those games. There's this sort of area of kind of friendly, competitive board games that are like not my favorite because they feel like 4 people playing a solo game all at the same time.
Yeah. Right,
right. There's not really much interaction, but it was okay. It was okay.
So because I always thought Wingspan was bird watching. Is that kind of what it is? Discovering dragons in Wormspan? Are you?
No, it's more like your bird or dragon raising.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So like in Wormspan, you have to explore and build caves. And there's like 3 different depths of caves. And the dragons that you might be able to put in them, they have a preference on what level they want to be on. So it's like you have a player board. Everybody has their own player board with 3 rows to build these caves in. And then the dragon cards will all have colors on them that correspond to one of the rows. Or I guess some of them have more than one row. But that tells you, okay, this dragon's only going to go into this kind of cave. So you got to pay the appropriate cost. So you got to have eggs to hatch, and then the dragon will go in there. And then what happens is after you get dragons in the caves, you can explore the cave, and every dragon you go over triggers like a special effect. So you're trying to create these chains of combos as you walk through the cave kind of thing. It's pretty fun. The combo part's fun. Like trying to find synergies.
Yeah.
Is fun. Kind of reminds you of like playing a collectible card game, but there's just there's no real interaction with the other players. Like you're not competing over resources. You're not doing anything to thwart your opponents. Right. It's all more like trying to build an efficient engine and get done faster than everybody else.
Yeah.
So those are the kind of games that are not super high on my list if I'm going to play a board game.
Right. Yeah, that's true. But you get
don't say sorry, Clarion. It's just as much my fault as yours. Sorry.
But it's but then after you got your dragons, then you can like conquer the 7 kingdoms or whatever. You can like rule.
Right. See, there should be a second stage to the whole thing.
Right.
Because we talk about. Have you ever heard of a board game called Zaya?
No.
Zaya's a really cool, like 4X space game where you explore the galaxy and its little it's big hexagonal tiles, and you have like a ship, and you can modify your ship, and you
Mm-hmm.
can explore systems, and you can go however you want. You can just go purely, I'm going to be a merchant, and I'm going to go gather resources
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and find the planet that wants to pay the best price, and I'll sell them there. Or you can do what Matt always does and go full pirate and just like load up my ship with as many missile launchers as I can get and
Right, right.
go find that guy that wants to be a merchant and ruin his day.
Oh,
Um,
is it XIA, the spelling, the game, the
yeah,
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 okay.
yeah.
No, I
XIA.
do know that. Yeah, I do know that game. Yeah, I have
Yeah,
the base
yeah,
game for that. That's awesome.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
kickstarted that back in the day, and
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
a really fun game.
Nice.
I say that though because we have this other game called Gravwell that we play,
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
which is a Mensa approved
Oh,
game.
okay.
That's a game for smart people.
Right.
Which is really funny because my wife calls me menso sometimes, and menso in Spanish is kind of like calling somebody stupid. But anyway,
Nice.
um, that game is just ships falling into a gravity well,
Hmm.
and you're trying to get out through this wormhole
Hmm.
before anybody else does, right?
Right.
And it's just purely like playing cards and trying to time everything perfectly. And in Zaya, you can go through like wormholes
Hmm.
and appear in other parts of the board and explore explored tiles kind of thing.
Oh, cool.
So the dream has always been to start with Gravwell,
Hmm.
and then once you get out, you start playing Zaya,
Yeah, yeah.
right?
Uh-huh.
You know, it's just dopey nerd stuff. We used to try to think of ways to combine games all the time like
Right.
that.
Nice. Yeah, yeah. That's very cool. Yeah, we were thinking about that when Chris and I were playing that Lego mech game, because then they built
Hmm.
a like a starship battle game. So, the planet surface is the mech game, and then space is the space game, and like to connect those in a campaign would be very cool.
Yeah.
That'd be really nice.
Yeah.
Synergy. Nice.
Battletech actually kind of tried to do that.
Oh yeah.
Like the old Battletech. I don't
Mm-hmm.
know if Catalyst does it, but when it was FASA,
Mm-hmm.
they had the space game, they had the airspace game, and then they had Battletech.
Mm-hmm.
And you could play them all if you wanted to.
Wow. Oh. Yeah, I remember
Yeah.
Eve Online even tried that. I think they did like a first person shooter, like Planet Side, to go along with their
Uh,
space battle, their kind of 4X space game. Yeah, wow. Very
but
cool.
then how could you lose thousands of dollars of real money?
I know. And people shoot. I love that your clone ejects in a little capsule, and after someone's destroyed your ship, they can kill your clone in its capsule too.
Right.
It's like that's such a this game is just mean, just a mean old game. All right. Well, let's get started for this week and see what kind of
All right.
nonsense we have. Oh, come on. Where are my notes? I'm not doing good,
Oh,
Matt. I don't have any notes. I'll just improv. I'll just come up with some imaginary events in the gaming world. There we go. Okay. Let's get started for this week. So good to see everybody in the chat as usual. Very cool. Abyss and of course Galerion. Nice to see you guys. Okay, let's get started for this week. Welcome to the weekly. I'm Jeremy.
I'm Matt.
Hey, Matt.
Hello.
And before we get started, there's a couple of new bundles that I wanted to bring to your attention. The RPG bundles are going crazy. The Roll Big or Go Home bundle on Humble Bundle. This is where you can find. So they still have the free league one that has all of their original IPs. This is the bundle where you can get their licensed IPs. Alien, Blade Runner, that stuff is in this bundle, because this is a bunch of licensed IP games. So this is Doctor Who, the Warhammer stuff, Cthulhu, Transformers, even My Little Pony, and Return to Dark Tower, Household, Visigoths versus Molgoths, and a lot of cool indie games, a lot of Magpie games that I've been looking at for a long time, like Cartel. I think Bluebeard's Bride. A lot of stuff is in here. It's a huge, it is a huge over 50 books, 50 TTRPG books, and that's $44. You can go as low for just mostly the basic indie stuff for 550, so pretty reasonable. And also, Matt's favorite YouTuber has put together a collection of Dungeon Crawl Classics Essentials. So Dr. DM Dungeon Master, DJ Dungeon Master, whatever that that drama queen's name is, has I guess
Chiropodist.
yeah, has, has selected some Dungeon Crawl Classics. I mean, this is basically everything. It's 106 ebooks and PDFs. You can go as low as $2 for just the basic stuff. They cheated a little bit though, because there's alternate covers of the core book about half a dozen times. I'm like, it's a PDF. I don't care what the cover of the PDF is.
Oh yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, but for each of the special covers that they did for different versions, those core books are in there too. They're the same contents. It's just a different first page. Yes, you go as low as $2, but $44 for all 106. And it's basically, you'll never need to buy another, because it goes into X-Crawl and Mutant Crawl Classics. It's got everything that Goodman Games has been doing, the basic stuff, a lot of good funnels, a lot of the good classic funnels and stuff. So check those out. Put a link in the description. That helps support the site, because those are affiliate links, and that'll help support the site. So it doesn't cost you anything more, and we get a little piece of the pie. But this week on the weekly, Paizo layoffs. Thank you, Diamond. UK Game Expo protests. WotC senior AI engineer job opening. Maybe you want to check that out, Matt. And then Infinity Suite for Traveler, something that might blow Matt's mind. We'll find out. All right, so let's get started. So it's not over. We've been talking about this how long? Since what, 20? It's been a long time. I don't even know if that was possibly before the pandemic. I think the cause of it was pandemic. So probably like 2023, 2024. The Diamond bankruptcy. So Diamond Comics Distributors went belly up. They went from Chapter 11 restructuring to Chapter 7 liquidation, and there's some fucking shenanigans going on. So this has caused some pretty bad grief for Paizo. They're feeling the hurt on this, because they're a medium-sized publisher. They're one of the the bigger TTRPGs, but they're not huge, and they had a ton of inventory. Paizo's reporting almost $2 million loss in 2025 due to this bankruptcy, and most of that is due to consignment inventory that's been seized, and Chase Bank is trying to sell that to as to satisfy the debt in the liquidation. So this has forced Paizo into a bit of a restructuring. So Tim Butler, the CEO, posted on his blog on the Paizo blog on June 8th. The collapse and bankruptcy of Diamond Distribution has completely cut off Paizo's book channel. So how they got things into bookstores on barnesandnoble.com and everywhere, and even Amazon. This has now interfered with all of their book trade. They're setting up another arrangement with another bookseller, so things will be out there again, but there's going to be a lag. It's not probably going to be until next year that things are running full steam. It was nearly $10 million in inventory that's being held, claimed as Diamond's estate. And this is part of, I think we talked about this before, 30 consignment suppliers have inventory that Chase Bank wants to sell and get the money for. So they want to seize and sell that inventory. A judge went along with that, but I think there's been a little bit of interference with that. But yeah, they got a ruling. The scumbags got a ruling that, yeah, maybe that's fine. So because of this restructuring and restructuring and loss, they will be laying off 12 employees from their staff. They didn't say the total Paizo staff, but I'm sure it's not that big. This could be a decent piece of their employees, and we're going to feel the effects of this. It's going to be very visible because of some of the positions that they're firing. Luckily, Paizo unionized in 2023. So under the provisions of the union contract, people in positions can volunteer to be laid off to protect, to other people that they think, but they're going to go with the least senior employees. Everyone's going to get a week of severance for per year of service, minimum 2 weeks. So if you just got hired yesterday, you're still going to get 2 weeks of severance. And Paizo has signed with Independent Publishers Group for their new book channel, but they're also working very hard on a plan, like because they revamped their web store, and so they've got the technology to actually go direct sales to customers in the future, and that's what they really want to push is being able to not just take a piece when it goes through distribution, but get things directly to people from their store. So what's going to happen because of these layoffs? Organized play program is going to be retooled. There's cutbacks on the number of scenarios because there's not going to be as many people to work on them. Not going to be as many people to run them. And something that was really sad, the end of Foundry VTT support. So there's no longer going to be official Paizo modules for Foundry, which is a great VTT, because they just don't have the people, now to put this together. There are 2 hardcover books that are still in the works that they should be able to release, but they're going to kind of slow down on things after these releases. So the Chronicles of Pathfinder Society Adventure Anthology will be 6 classic adventures for 2E. That's coming out next March. And the Starfinder Invasion Edge Adventure Path will be coming out next April. But the CEO said this is a very difficult update. This is not something that they want to do. So yeah, they posted $2 million loss last year, and additional a write-off of about $500K in additional sales. Luckily, the union is going to help make sure that people are going to have a easier exit. But a few people, like editor Lynn Mayer, announced that she'd been laid off, along with Pathfinder Society developer Shay Snow and Starfinder 2 designer Aris Tasgan. So those are people that are going to kind of leave holes and probably slow down development of things. Butler also said, these decisions affect people we care about deeply. We're doing everything we can to support them through this transition. So thank you, JP Morgan Chase, for trying to claim inventory that could have gone back to Paizo to liquidate in this bankruptcy. So it's, this is just ugly. And Paizo's not the only person that's going to be affected by this. And these aren't huge companies that have, if you're doing consignment inventory, you're not a huge company. And it really sucks. But last thing the CEO said is sales are still recovering, and we're hoping to be in a better position than we were in 2025. So hopefully sales this year and everything pick up. So if you've ever been curious about Pathfinder, Starfinder, or you've been playing, or you went away from it, give them some love and get on that store, get on their digital store until the books start showing up in stores again. That's tough. It's really not good news.
Yeah, I mean, if there's any bright spot, of the role-playing game companies not involving the Dragon game, I think they have a lot of fans, a lot of support. So hopefully they can keep them afloat until they recover.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's going to take them years to rebuild inventory and business relationships and everything else to get back to the sales they were at, which I know were already not what they were at their peak.
Yeah, right.
But that's rough. It feels like one of those things where I don't know the ins and outs of this kind of crap, but it feels like one of those ones where if you could afford the good lawyer, you would get your crap out of prison, like
right. Yeah, and the fact that the judge is even humoring that millions of dollars of inventory. Oh yeah, that just, it's consignment. How can that? It's like the Lego story. Have you been following that Star Wars Lego story? It's like
a little bit.
It's like that. It's like a company just said, no, it's ours. They just seized it, and they just some of that inventory for the Lego stuff was already sold, and they're not paying. They're just not gonna pay the consigners, the person, or the person consignee, the person that's putting it in the shop. But it's like that. It's just like they can't just claim that stuff, and that consignment contract wasn't with us. That was All right. So anyhow, let's continue on to the battle against the machines, the war with the machines. The Butlerian Jihad is the upcoming, at least. So tabletop creators are pushing back against AI, and where are they doing this? At UK Game Expo. So wargamer.com had an article about the top tabletop creators uh, are pushing back at against AI at this year's UK Games Expo, which did really well. They had I think highest attendance so far, so that's great. And this has also been happening at places like Dragon Meet and Dragon Con, um, and so it's a good thing. It's a good thing that's going on. So Stefan Windrus of Fistful of Crits designed a sign that says it's basically AI with a strike through it and human made, a human made sign for all of the small publishers and everybody to put at their table to indicate that there's no use of AI, because like every convention, every industry, AI is creeping in. Whether it's people reselling Timu, Alibaba trash at their tables, or people that are just generating images, with AI and selling them as their own. This has been encroaching now, even on tabletop. So yeah, you have to be careful. I mean, if you buy something, you want to try something new, it's new and shiny looking, you should probably ask, did you use AI to make this?
Mhm.
Because we are in the age of AI summaries, and that's the thing. I just listened to a discussion of what AI summaries are doing to search engines, and it's basically taking any work away from someone that's using the search engine to choose what results are relevant or trusted or apply to them, and it's just letting Google be the arbiter of that and saying, no, this is the information that you want. And people don't go
Yeah.
past the summaries sometimes. It's very, very sinister. So, what they're talking about, the UK Games Expo has faced some backlash, and I think this started last year. It had a paid promotion image that used generative AI, and the Gates of Crystalia's creators also defended their use of AI from their social media ads and things. The designer Kate Southern was uh, talked a little bit about this with several other vendors. She said they saw a lot of people selling AI generated content. A quote from her: "There were a lot of stalls that I walked past that I suspect were using AI, but the only one or two I could confirm were Adventure Bears and Map Games for their blocks of glory. They were very open about their use of AI. So Adventure Bears is AI generated art of bears in fantasy outfits."
Oh my God.
And I guess people bought some stuff. So the UK Games Expo has no rules prohibiting the sale and promotion of AI content. So this is something that people are going to have to put pressure on them and get this to happen. So there's no policy in place. UK Game Expo themselves has been very quiet on the matter of AI, giving no official indication on their stance one way or another, Southern said. Honestly, the lack of stance has been incredibly disappointing and acts as its own kind of response. So many of the other cons, including MCM, a very large con, have policies to address this. And so everyone's quotes from other designers, they're extremely disappointed. AI is a force multiplier for the worst aspects of our industry, one designer said. Eva Moriarty, a designer at Modifius for the Wolfenstein TTRPG, said generative AI is a huge problem, and it's really just exacerbating issues that already existed in the industry. Wages are already low, especially for freelancers, and AI is just making that worse. Low quality products full of junk or stolen content were already an issue for the industry. AI has just ramped up the quantity and made it harder to parse. AI is a force multiplier for the most worst aspects of the industry, and that's where my worry is. So there were a couple of panels that addressed this, and several of the panelists did push back against this and talked about the impact of it on the industry, and said that the pushback needs to happen on the convention floor, and that was the inspiration for the no AI human-made signs for your table, and also badges. So some designers were wearing badges that said no AI to reinforce, everything is human made. Another quote was AI felt more like a major topic throughout the weekend, and many people approached me after the panel to say, oh, this was, talking about the panel that discussed this, how much they appreciated the signs and the pushback. I noted customer frustration that was a factor they had to consider when making purchases. They wanted to support real creatives, and the signs made it easier for them to navigate, but many expressed to me that they wish that wasn't the case. That you need to be told, yeah, this is a person that actually worked hard to make this, and you should support them instead of having to parse all of that out. So Rowan and Deckard, Maz Hamilton said all generative AI can do is mash together existing ideas, often stolen as our games as our games have been, and use without permission, and make something that is a smeared mess of what's come before. Novelty, genius, and elegance do not live in these machines. They live in people, often underpaid, struggling to find a voice and space in the world where attention is increasingly hard to grab, and art is very rarely a route to making a living. So yeah, that's very true, very direct, and very sad that we're dealing with this, because it's just out of control capitalism. There's so much 3D printed crap, resell drop ship garbage from Chinese factories, and now AI that's just clogging up all creative work. Like, take a trip through some Etsy pages, and you'll find out real quick you're just buying from Temu. But yeah, what do you think, Matt? AI's your favorite part of the industry?
No, I think so. They put signs up,
Mhm.
and that was their protest.
Yeah, that was the that was I think the protest mostly happened at the panels, but the pushing back against no policy meant that they put no AI signs on for creators and tables. Yeah, there wasn't like an actual like sit-in or no hitting pans and spoons together or anything. It was a very low key verbal protest.
I would have been down with a little direct action, but
Yeah.
I guess the UK, they're all too polite there.
Right. Yeah, and I
No,
wonder.
AI.
Mhm, mhm.
I have this ritual now. Like every time I open YouTube, I have to go through whatever the algorithm's throwing at me, and if it's an AI thumbnail, I just have to hit that. Don't recommend this channel. Not
Yeah, yeah,
interested.
yeah.
Fuck off. Over and over again.
Yep,
There's
yep.
that guy, that British. I don't remember his name. He's a British guy. You'd recognize him in an instant. He's
Yeah.
bald with a beard and
Yeah.
glasses,
He's like a
and
hired
he's on
gun,
a
right?
million different.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like a hired gun because he has a good voice. He's on a bunch of different channels, usually science related or history related,
Hmm.
and he does the narration of videos. And he started popping up on some channels that are using AI thumbnail
Yeah.
art
Hmm.
now, and I'm just like, well, I guess I'm done watching your videos.
Right. Yeah, already I was so suspicious of him because I don't know like what prices and what forces. Like, if somebody can hire, a voiceover guy, it's like, okay, so what's the purpose of this AI video besides to corrupt, people's thinking about medicine or health or science? Yeah. Who knows? Yeah. Interesting. Well, it doesn't end there, Matt. I mean, AI is a disease that there is no cure for. D&D, the Wizards of the Coast, is now hiring a senior AI engineer. So this was a posting, of course, on LinkedIn for this vacancy because, and why would they need an AI engineer? Because WotC has a new studio, an AI, I don't even know what the hell an AI studio is, but they have an AI studio to work on advertisements and customer facing features like player assistance, tutorials, and NPC behaviors. Yeah, this is something that Chris Cox teased a little bit on his
Chris
call.
Cox's dream, yeah.
Yep, Chris Cox, the AI bull. His so he said on that call, the AI integration has been a clear success. And not he's not talking about the creative stuff, but all their back end AI. It's a clear success, and they are not, of course, letting any freelancers. So their illustrators and stuff cannot use AI. But according to the office and his scheduling and whatever, it's a beautiful thing. So yeah, these player facing features are what we have to worry about. So Hasbro has also launched a studio. So the studio, it's a Hasbro studio. That's right. So that's being used as well. The Hasbro studio is called Sixth Wall. Sixth Wall is Hasbro's new AI studio, and what this is doing, and why D&D is being drug into this, is because it's a platform for people to be able to use their IP characters like Optimus Prime, Mr. Potato Head, the cast of Clue. I don't know how that's actually an IP, and let people with guardrails, let people use these characters in AI to do whatever, because Hasbro is sick of the unauthorized versions of their characters that are popping up in all AI
Oh my
data
god.
sets. So Character OS will be their new platform, which will let you use the characters to act and say funny things within guardrails, so you're not going to be advertising your product. So that's Mr. Monopoly, Cobra Commander, 4 characters from the Transformers. All of them will be available on this platform. That none of those are interesting things that anybody would want to do anything with anyhow. But yes, the 6 wall is a thing now, and so AI, yeah, all this player facing stuff is going to start hitting, probably D&D Beyond, and we're going to start seeing more and more of this. So that's going to be really sad. People first time go to D&D Beyond to create a character, and they've got this AI tutorial just like droning at them about how magical and whimsical. Well, they could use our Gary Gygax voice if they want, the AI voice. That would be very authentic. Oh, and so that's the other thing too is Hasbro has been working with real voice actors. I think we talked about this for their NPC, their AI generated APCs. So they're getting original voice actors to work on this. So a quote from Roberta Thomas, the CEO of Sixth Wall, the new AI studio, says every IP owner looks at all of the millions of unauthorized versions of their characters on the tech platforms and frontier models, and it's not a great experience for fans. It's not a brand for us. So we have a few choices as an IP owner. You could decide to enforce on everything, whack-a-mole, send a bunch of cease and desist, which you've done, which the Pinkertons have already done for you. You could decide to enable UGC directly with consumers, but the question was posed that we posed was, what if we just offered the authorized end-to-end blue check versions of the characters that a company could license from us? So I guess this is more B2B. This isn't going to be consumer level. And then we could guarantee that they're going to show up in a context that we already approve and feel comfortable with, and show up in a way that is within guardrails that we have set up for the character.
Hmm.
Hasbro, you are so lost. Yeah.
So the people that would want to do stuff with those characters are going to go do it on some just other AI
Mm,
studio
right.
and make it do all the crappy things that Hasbro doesn't want them to do.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. The
You
consumer
know,
level. Yeah. The customer level is still going to be screwing around with your characters. I guess this is though, if you're making a Transformers movie, then you can have Optimus Prime introduce the movie trailer or something. I don't know what the thought is. And I guess what they're saying in a lot of the press is that the 6 wall and character OS is almost like they're almost like talent agents who are offering characters to licensees who might want to build fun experiences with them. I don't know. But here's their model, their example here. So imagine a giant animatronic robot, let's say Optimus Prime, walking around in a theme park and entertaining guests as they are waiting in line. Suddenly, your 1 hour wait in line becomes really fun and delightful and an engaging experience. Imagine you're waiting on hold for a customer service agent, and playing a voice game of Trivial Pursuit. Suddenly, you wouldn't mind your 10-minute wait. How Trivial Pursuit is a character, you might actually say like, wait, I haven't finished yet. At the most basic, there are storytelling experiences with infinite branches where, because these experiences are new and addictive, they're dynamic, they're personalized, and we can take the story in any direction. I don't know how they got to waiting on hold or waiting in line to telling amazing branching stories, but they did. Yikes.
this bubble can't burst soon enough.
No. Yeah, and they're already like all the people they fired to replace with AI, they realized, oh, the AI costs more than the people we were paying. Oh no. We didn't the shareholders are not gonna like this. Okay, I got it though, Matt. I'm gonna cheer you up. Here we go. This
Okay,
this is
okay,
great. We got
I'm
a
ready.
Mongoose release. It's a Traveler. The Traveler
Mm.
RPG rocks out with a new Infinity Suite supplement. So we got a Mongoose Traveler Second Edition supplement, full of killer guitar solos, and galaxy-spanning superstardom. So a new campaign book, The Infinity Suite. You take the role of interstellar rock stars. You try to make it big, create the ultimate musical masterpiece, dig your way out of debt while dodging the chaotic forces and realities of life on tour. I think as well as like intergalactic warfare. So right now, this is available on PDF. Hardcover will be coming out in August. This is all from Mongoose Publishing. So what is the Infinite Suite about? So it's a 168-page campaign supplement for Traveler Second Edition, written by M.J. Dougherty, the ultimate power ballad known as the Infinity Suite is what you're trying to write. You're $70 million credits in debt, and you're on the run from aggressive repo crews and in your illegally modified spaceship. So your band flees to the islands to find fame and fortune and artistic inspiration. You get caught up in an interstellar war, fanatical cults, angry crowds, and perils of space travel. So I saw the cover of this, and this is like, Traveler is a product of the 80s, maybe late 70s and 80s, and it has a look, and this is not that look. It's like 80s new wave, kind of art style. So, hot pink and blue, what people think the 80s looked like, I guess.
The Miami Viced it.
Yeah, right. So the cover is very funny. The art on the cover is, so yeah, you're kind of like this intergalactic punk band. You look more like Gem and the Holograms. It's not very punky looking, but yes. But oh yeah, so this is already available. It became available June 2nd on drive-through, and you have to wait, Matt, for your physical copy, August 2026. But yeah, they're happy about it because it's a unique new premise, and they're publishing it because it breaks away from the traditional sci-fi tropes. It looks and tastes a little bit like it should be something in that Neon Odyssey Kickstarter. Like this, a rock band in space sounds like something that they could handle in their setups. But it's got new musical mechanics, mega star points, music review tracking, and composition mechanics. The composition mechanics sound a little bit intriguing. It's something new. It's a superstar sandbox, and in kind of a lore-rich setting of crazy 80s stuff. So there'll be rules for creating the greatest piece of rock music the universe has ever witnessed. Sounds almost like a Douglas Adams book or something. It's very, very funny.
Yeah, it does.
So system for reviews. There's base battles, I guess. The ability to build your own fame with your megastar points, and the battleship Potemkin, which I guess is the name of the ship you stole. But yes, a lot of funny stuff. That there's a lot of like, so it's a bit, it's a bit of satire, like you're avoiding the repo crews. You're facing ending plagiarism lawsuits. You're worried about all of this stuff. There's like so much stuff in this press release and this description. I'm just like, okay, I don't know what this is, but check it out. $29.99 for the PDF, and it'll be $50 US for the hardcover book when it comes. But yeah, what do you think, Mongoose? Trying something new, kind of branching out with what you can do in Traveler.
Yeah, when you first started pitching it, I was like, uh-oh. But honestly, that's not really that far removed from what a lot of classic Traveler campaigns are, because it is usually you start as a crew with a little ship and a massive amount of debt.
Right.
And that's kind of the motivation to keep moving, keep working, taking jobs. And there are legitimate, like, there is content in the rules for, the debt collection and all that.
Right. Yeah.
So that's all pretty much on point.
Cool.
The Rockstar thing is,
Right.
I mean, it'd be fun.
Yeah.
It'd be kind of fun, it'd be kind of weird. I wouldn't because I would love to play some Traveler, and it'd be weird to have someone's first Traveler play experience be this.
Right.
This almost feels like something that people that know Traveler really well could do as like a change of pace, like I'm looking at the cover right now. It's
yeah,
It's interesting because
Mhm.
they look very Earth normal in a way. Like I don't
Yeah. Mhm.
like they didn't try to make it like the guitar looks like a guitar, and the guys hold a microphone,
Mhm, mhm.
and it is funny. It looks like I don't know if this is just for the cover or if it's real in the game, but it looks like the front of the ship is their stage.
Oh, yeah, yeah, it does.
Which would be kind of funny if you just sat down somewhere and start a concert
Yeah,
up,
right. Yeah, all your gigs are just on the front of the ship. Yeah, that's very funny. Oh, here, I'll put this,
I mean, it could be fun.
yeah, there's a little quick look at the cover right in Matt's face, just so if you guys can see on the stream. But yeah, just Google the
Uh,
Google that, and you get a taste of the art they did. Sorry, I didn't have a good place to pop it up.
do
So,
you do you use the normal life path system, or do they have a new one for rockers or something?
yeah, it didn't say.
I
Yeah,
wonder.
it sounds like these mechanics are more yeah, after character creation, so you're probably using the second edition character creation rules, and maybe there's some stuff that it can help skew you towards musician. I don't know. But yeah, I didn't see anything about life paths. Just the masterpiece system, the review system, the high stakes music showdowns, and the megastar points. So, yeah, so we'll see. Yes. Yeah, there doesn't. I didn't see anything about if they changed that. I don't think. Yeah, maybe this is just a new kind of once you've got characters, the new way to play in it. Because maybe things in character creation will still serve you to avoid repo men and stuff, and then the your artistic and music ability is an afterthought.
Because one of the when you make characters in Traveler, you try to enter a career.
Hmm.
They could be whatever, military, science, there's lots of different things. But if you fail, usually your option is to become a drifter,
Oh.
and you get like less stuff, obviously.
Hmm.
So this feels like maybe they would just tell you everybody's playing a drifter or something, I
Right.
don't know.
Right. I'm an ex-military rock star, but yeah, maybe that would work the best. Yeah, I didn't see anything in the release, the details, just a campaign for for your characters. That'd be funny if you like had existing characters and suddenly it's like, "Hey dudes, let's form a rock band." And then you play Infinity Suite.
Yeah, I
Uh
can't see like if you made like standard characters because there's usually somebody who always pushes the life path thing because you can kind of just keep going,
right, right.
as long as you don't get a disability or something.
Mhm,
And
mhm.
like, so there's usually always somebody who ends up making like the 60-year-old space marine guy or
Right, right.
something who should be dead, and has a butt ton of skills. And
Mhm.
it's like, okay, so now the 60-year-old space marines decided to be the drummer in a band or something. Like, how funny.
Yeah, I don't know.
That would be kind of funny,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
yeah.
definitely. Yeah, I mean, a huge change of pace. It's just like you'd stop worrying about a lot of things and just focus on that jam, focus on the bass battles.
Guys, all these courier jobs and extraction jobs they're just too hectic and dangerous. Let's just form a band.
Oh man. But that's it. That's gonna do it for this week. So where can people find you, Matt?
I'm a blue sky. It's at Hargold, Hargald.
Nice.
Where right now I am railing about AI a little
Oh.
bit, but I'm also talking about this is old guy stuff. But Rush just came back. They did their
Oh.
first their concert in LA to kick off their new tour,
Is Neil Peart
and they
still with
have
us? Is he
no
still
Neil
alive?
Peart's dead.
Oh. Well then
No,
why?
no, no. But no, but that's
Uh,
the thing is
uh-huh.
that's what I've been talking about. They hired this drummer from Sweden,
Mm-hmm.
Annika Nilsson, I
Mm-hmm.
think her name is,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and obviously she's like what a third their age or
Right, right,
something,
right.
and but she's really good. Like if
Oh.
you're into Rush, I recommend watching some of the bootleg clips that are on YouTube.
Oh yeah,
She's
yeah.
really good.
Cool.
She uses almost the complete Neil Peart drum kit, like this huge
Oh
wall of
yeah,
drums,
yeah, yeah.
and I was shocked. Like Geddy Lee can still sing, and that
Wow.
dude is old. So yeah, I've been talking about
Nice.
that a little bit.
Oh, very cool.
But yeah, I'm over there and I'm over here. How about
Excellent.
you?
Excellent. You've got a single panel gag cartoon I keep working on. Hopefully, I'll still be able to draw these days. But Abuse Cartoons on YouTube and Twitch for some live streams of me drawing those. And if you want to read it, you've got about 20 years of this comic on gocomics.com/domestic abuse. And also check out rcharvey.com. That was a website I edited for a long time. The writings of R.C. Harvey about comics and comic book and cartooning in America. So he wrote for Comics Journal, Comics Buyer's Guide, very long career. And if you like what we're doing here on the weekly, consider becoming a weekling. That is available on patreon.com/upturned table. That's the kind of level that lets us know you're watching the weekly, and you can tell us what you'd like us to discuss, what you'd like us to talk about. Send us links and news stories. There's other levels for to let us know if you are into the actual plays we're doing, lore videos, unboxings, and all that good stuff. What you would like to see more of on the channel. That will give you access to the Discord and also YouTube members. YouTube members, the mechanism doesn't work very well, so you might have to bug me with an email, but you can click the join button and get the same content on YouTube that you get on Patreon, minus the RSS feed of the live streams and the actual plays. But YouTube is a good place to support us as well. And also check out, I don't have the link on this page, but supertips.gg. If anything comes in, oh yeah, I got to make sure nothing came in over the no, just testing. All right, but super tips, let's see if super tips is still working. Oh no, it's not. I think I canceled one of the voices. No, super tips is not working right now. But yeah, if any of those pop up, I'll play those either in our kind of post stream discussion, or on other platforms. And I did work on a Obi-Wan. There's a Alec Guinness voice in there now too. I don't know why it's all these old British guys, but but we'll see how it goes. All right, so upturntable.com is the website. Thank you for joining us. Or on all social media as Upturned Table. Thank you so much to the existing patrons and members. And here comes an ambulance. We'll be back next week. Thanks so much, and tune in tomorrow, hopefully, for some actual play. Old School Essentials will continue with the Desert Nomads. Goodbye.
Bye.
right. Well, cool. So, what do you think? Are we going to get in a session of old school essentials tomorrow
Oh yeah,
night?
yeah. Oh, that's what I. Yeah. See, I'm a little tired tonight.
No, no problem.
When you asked me what I've been up to, I was at a pub quiz last night,
Hmm.
and Terry was there, and he's down, he's available. So yeah, I think we're good.
Excellent. All
Um,
right. Yeah, that'll be great. This is a fun part of the module. I can't wait to see what happens. Yeah, so I can't yeah, it'll be fun. I'm not gonna spoil anything. I can't say anymore. But yeah, yeah, it'll be good to get back to stuff. Oh yeah, and we were talking about Amber Diceless. So that came up in that discussion for Evil Hat. That was kind of what brought them together and brought them into making games and stuff, is because they went to some conventions and LARPed Amber.
mm,
I can't even imagine. I mean, there are nerdier things in the world than I can even imagine that have been going on for years now, and I've never even thought it could get that crazy. But yeah, so I've been interested because I really liked, really enjoying the books. And if anybody doesn't know, on YouTube there are so they're available as CDs, but the company's very small, and I don't know if they actually will still send you anything. There is a web store for CDs of Roger Zelazny reading almost all 10 of the Amber Chronicles. I don't think he read the last novel because he passed early. I think he was a pretty heavy smoker. So I think he died in his 60s. So he wasn't able to finish everything, but his voice, I was telling Matt before the stream, his voice is perfect for those novels. Like when you hear him speaking as Corwin, you're like, yeah, that's the voice. He's just got a real rough, like kind of tough as nails kind of voice. And it's so cool because that matches the weirdness of the fantasy and then the shadow world where you're just in, in the hospital in the 60s or whatever. It's very cool to hear him, and to know kind of, he's characterizing everybody as he would. And a lot of stuff, reads kind of flat, and it works in his voice, yeah, very much. So take a look for those, because I think there's Audible versions of all of those with different voice actors, but the author reading those, Zelazny reading those, is wonderful.
that's cool.
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah, I'd be down to try the role playing game. I don't want to. I mean, it's good we're in different places because I'm not LARPing anything.
No,
Sorry.
no. Yeah, I don't think you don't have to for the RPG. But yeah, like we were talking about before, though, it cuts out the randomness, because the strongest guy is always going to be the strongest guy and the best at warfare and the smartest.
Yeah, that was
Mm.
whatever Will talks about. He's all excited about that mechanic.
Oh, oh, okay. Well,
Because
good, yeah.
you kind of bid, right. You sort
Hmm.
of bid on which one you're gonna
Yep,
take.
yeah. Character creation is an
Um,
option. Yeah, yeah. Is an auction. Sorry.
something I don't know if you heard this news,
Oh,
and I just found out today, and of course I forgot because I
oh,
need more
yes,
coffee or something. But Rob Carver, he was one of the
yes.
old Tunnels and Trolls artists, died.
Yeah, I saw that.
Um, I put a link in the chat where it's an old article, but it shows some of his art.
Oh,
And
yeah.
some of his art, actually, I used to confuse with Liz Danforth's art. Like
Right, right.
in my brain, I kind of muddled them.
Hmm.
But the one, like the the one I fondest of is the silly little doodle in the rule book of the
Mm.
ogre with an
Yes.
arrow in his head,
Yep, yep, yep.
and he's just yelling, "Hi, you missed all my vital spots."
Yep, there it is. Yeah, I put it in the I put it on the monitor for everybody. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
awesome. Yeah, very, and that, yeah, that's very Tunnels and Trolls. Yeah, yeah, that's too bad. I mean, that's we're losing a lot of the grades. Oh, yeah. Nice. Uh
Parkinson's apparently.
oh, that's too bad. That's not fun, especially for a an artist. That can't be fun at all. Oh, yeah, too bad. So RIP, yeah, Rob Carver. Yeah, definitely gave the look, and kind of distinct. Like I think the look of Tunnels and Trolls, it was of that time, but Tunnels and Trolls looked different because they got some, uniquely talented artists
Hmm.
to do so. Why is there so many abyss all caps comments? I just saw those.
At one point, I think he was impersonating a chat bot or
Oh, I
something.
see. I see. Nice. Yeah. So, oh wow, I'm glad. That's nice to know. Will is might be interested in Amber Diceless. Yeah. So I was looking at that, and I was like, wow, this would be, and the fact that it inspired so many people in the days of early internet. There was a kind of overlap between people that were in muds and role playing on lines and chat rooms, and then Amber Diceless. So
Hmm.
yeah, yeah. So we'll take a look at all of that.
Yeah, that could be fun. Like,
Mm.
that's, I guess, it's not like an old classic
Hmm.
because I don't think a lot of people knew about it.
Right, right.
Like,
Hmm.
yeah, but it is something I've always been aware of. Well, not, as long as I've been role playing. But yeah, that's cool.
Nice. Yeah.
What was I gonna say? I'm blanking.
No, it's
Blanking so
okay.
bad. Oh, the pub quiz last
Oh,
night, I was thrilled
yeah.
because they always have a music round.
Hmm.
And this we usually have a team of 5 or 6, and uh there's some millennials and
Hmm.
then some Xers. And then last night my son was there,
Oh, nice.
and I think I don't know what he counts as. If he's born in 2000, is he millennial or is he just starting the Gen Zs?
Um,
He must be millennial, right?
yeah, my daughter was just talking about that. She said the first, like, so 96, the first social media app is supposed to be the beginning of Gen Z.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so he's Gen Z.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, okay. Well, he'd be like, I feel like he's an elder Gen Z
Hmm.
in his nature. I don't know, but I might be biased. But anyway, they finally, usually when the music round comes up, I just like hand the little phone with the question app
Right.
to the young people and say, "Go for it."
Uh
I'm sure it's Dua Lipa or some shit, but uh, but this time they had a Queen song, a Rocky Horror
Nice.
Picture Show song.
All right.
Uh, what's the other one? I think it was like Pet Shop Boys or something.
Ah,
I was like,
wow,
"Oh
wow.
shit, it's stuff I know."
Nice, nice. Yeah, that kind of stuff is going to get harder and harder because so many people are listening to like SoundCloud rap, and like like people's musical taste has gotten so insanely diverse. It's just kind of like atomized into nonsense, because there are still people that are charting. There's like Taylor Swift and that kind of stuff that people are still getting attention. But when you ask somebody, what are you listening to, it's like, oh yeah, I don't know what the heck that is. That's not anything I've ever seen exist anywhere. So the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is going to
There's
have trouble recruiting, or
yeah.
dedicating people.
One of the songs Terry knew the answer to, and
Oh,
Terry never knows the answers to the music.
oh
Like, he's
really?
worse than me. He's
Uh-huh.
worse than me. But he knew it was a Savage Garden song.
Nice. Oh wow.
I for I forget what it was called,
Mm-hmm.
but it cracked me up because it the 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 beat is literally just that. You remember the Macarena,
Yeah. Right.
the stupid dance one?
Yeah, 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 it's just
It's
that.
literally just the Macarena beat sped up like times two.
Right.
And I was like, this is just the fucking Macarena. And you got everyone else at the table's like, oh yeah, I remember this song. I'm like, what? I'm doing my like Will Ferrell. Feel like I'm taking crazy pills.
Wow. I can't believe that hasn't been in court yet. They're
Yeah,
just using their Macarena. Yeah, that's funny. All the sound alike lawsuits and stuff. Guitar riffs and stuff. It's like that was taken from, and so there's some really obscure stuff
and
that get. Oh yeah,
now I feel like it's just built into the record deals that you
yeah,
like.
yeah,
you have to sell it for a song or like really cheap and or something.
Mhm.
I don't know.
Yeah, probably,
Oh,
yeah. Nope.
Clarion's played Amber apparently.
Clarion that's awesome.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You
Nice,
should play
nice.
with us, Clarion.
Yeah.
Come on, do
Yes,
it.
come
Do
on,
it.
Clarion. Yep,
Just buy
yep,
a cheap ass mic. Just buy
yep,
a cheap ass mic.
yep. Well, we'll send you a cheap ass mic if you promise to do some Amber
Yeah.
Dice List with us. You'll get one in the mail. Yeah, that would be great. That would be great. Yeah, yeah, very cool, very interesting. Um, but yeah, music quiz. I can't even imagine. And that's a funny thing because anything I listen to, like now is on like classic rock stations. It's like stuff from the '90s is classic rock. That's insane.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't.
Music, yeah,
I
music.
just listen to my music app. I don't even.
Yeah. Radio's got to have such a hard time because they don't even. Yeah, it's so funny.
Yeah. I don't know how there's still music like radio stations.
Well,
Like,
yeah, I think a lot
how
of
is there
yeah.
anything other than like the crappy talk radio that really
Mhm.
old people listen to?
Right,
Like,
right. Yeah, which is all local references and then all the flea market, advertisements
yeah.
and stuff. Yeah.
Or all the heavily right wing, be afraid of everyone shit.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah,
Um,
driving across America, like AM is like the thing you can mostly pick up. So that's, before the internet, before streaming and stuff. Yeah, driving across America was quite an experience because you'd hit the Christian
yeah.
channels and then the super conservative channels. It
Yeah.
was just endless barrage of yeah, a bunch of very afraid people.
The one saving grace was you remember you remember Art Bell?
Oh yeah. Yep.
The crazy guy that would have
Coast
he
to
wasn't
coast.
crazy,
Yeah, right.
coast to coast, but he would have the people call in and talk about how they were abducted by aliens,
Yep,
or
yep.
the creature from the fifth dimension is coming out of my closet again, or all
Mhm.
that kind of shit.
Yeah. Yeah, he was great because he would just let people talk, but he was like not a skeptic or he wasn't like doubting them. He was just kind of like, oh, interesting. And then so he had
Oh
you knew
yeah,
he had a lot of information. You knew he was interested in this stuff. And yeah, just really, yeah, there's a lot of archives of his stuff on YouTube and just really, yeah, that was a gem. Like, yeah, that was like a treasure when you found that, like, playing late at
yeah,
night, Art Bell. Yeah. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, he was on
That was
satellite radio for a little while, but got
yeah.
really pissed off really fast because satellite radio is basically only truck drivers. And so
Uh,
his callers were just a bunch of truck drivers that kind of fought with him sometimes. So it's like, okay, I can't do this anymore.
yeah,
The crazies aren't
yeah.
making it. Aren't They don't have satellite radio, so I'm gonna have to. Yeah, but that was sad because towards the end of his life, I was like, end of his career, I was like, yeah, satellite radio, that's great. We're gonna have some really, nice audio recordings of his stuff, but he couldn't get the same quality going, and especially, I guess, in this like the weirder times we're in, like he was when X Files was popular and that kind of stuff. Art Bell was
Hmm.
just it was
Yeah,
just perfect. But now
yeah.
these days, yeah, it's when the government is admitting, they have aliens somewhere, and then they don't even say UFO anymore.
Well,
It's what's the
they're
yeah
UAP
UAP?
or
Yeah, right.
uh,
Uh,
the government here is talking aliens as a like a sideshow distraction.
right.
Yeah,
Yeah, they don't want to talk about an island, so they're going to talk about
yeah,
UAPs.
exactly. Oh, have you seen the trailer for the Death of Robin Hood?
No, I heard about this movie. Someone was talking about the movie. I haven't seen the trailer yet. Looks good.
Yeah, it
Mm. Mm.
looks uh real real dark, and
Mm-hmm.
it's based on one chapter of a medieval story about Robin Hood,
Oh, uh-huh.
like called "The Death of Robin Hood" is what the chapter was called.
Mhm.
Um, but they took the basic idea of in it and turned Robin Hood into uh let's say bad guy. Yeah, they
Mhm,
turned him
mhm.
into a bad guy
Mhm,
basically.
mhm.
Like he's a guy who all the stories about Robin Hood are made up, and he's been murdering and robbing people
Oh,
all
wow.
his life,
Yeah,
kind of
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
And it looks really dark. It looks kind of cool,
Nice, nice. That's cool. Did you ever
and it's
see?
filmed super like natural lighting, dark.
Oh yeah.
It looks like lots of mist. It looks like what was that movie came out a couple years ago? The Arthurian one,
Oh, the Green Knight.
uh,
The
Green Knight.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
kind of has that vibe.
Oh, nice.
That was really lit naturally. Had a lot
Mm-hmm,
of
mm-hmm.
darkness in it.
Right, right. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That was good. Nice. Yeah. So yeah, gritty and brutal. Abyss is saying. Yeah, so a review. But yeah, that sounds good.
Mm.
I wonder if it's gonna come to
Yeah.
Japan. Yeah. Very cool.
I think it's a big release. I mean, you guys
Oh,
get
good.
most of the big
Oh yeah,
stuff,
yeah,
right?
yeah. And for some reason, like we get art films too. Like we get A24 films and stuff. I'm really surprised. Like there's interesting distribution in Japan, and maybe just interesting taste. Like some of the studios know, people are interested in foreign, more artsy stuff. So yeah, I'm surprised stuff that does actually make its way. Oh, I just watched.
Oh,
What's that? Good.
oh, go ahead. Go ahead. No, you first.
Oh no, I was just talking about a movie. I watched John Milius's Dillinger. Have you ever seen that? I think in the
No.
70s. That's some gritty, like great. The only problem with it is the soundtrack. So they did like We're in the Money, and like, so because Depression era, they did these like weird like Dixieland jazz versions of like classic kind of like, 30 songs. So the soundtrack is terrible, and
Mm,
and it's so
that's too
loud.
bad.
Yeah, it's so loud for some reason, like mixed like really really loud on streaming. But the movie itself is great, and there's a a, a really early performance. Richard Dreyfuss was Babyface. Don't call me that. Yeah, so it was a bunch of gangsters. So Dillinger kind of like, ended up meeting up with a bunch of gangsters as they were getting rounded up, and had their little, uh, had their little run. But yeah, it was really good, really gritty. I like. I haven't seen a lot of John Milius stuff. Like I always think of just Conan with him, but it was really well
Conan,
done.
yeah.
Yeah, really well done. Very gritty and very
So
rough.
Milius is a classic example of a guy who I would love to make a movie,
Mm-hmm.
but in person, I think I would hate.
Right. Right. Well, he's just basically what
Because
John Goodman from The Big Lebowski, right?
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
He's like the fake tough guy, Ubermensch,
Right.
kind of like kind of almost Ayn Randian without actually talking about Ayn Rand, that kind of thing.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, speaking of which, I actually Dylan told me this last night at the pub quiz. We
Hmm.
were talking about Project Hail Mary,
Oh yeah.
the group, and I was just I was telling him, it was like, this is one of the most enjoyable sci-fi movies I've seen in a couple years
Hmm.
at least.
Nice.
And uh I didn't know, all I knew about it, the author, was that he likes to do his stuff fairly hard science, and that's
Hmm.
why like people like Neil deGrasse Tyson really like him and
Right.
stuff.
Right.
But in real life, apparently he's like a big objectivist, like a big Ayn Randian kind of guy.
Really? Wow.
And and then I went and read some articles, and
Hmm.
like, so Project Hail Mary, and what's the other one? It's the Martian one, right?
Yeah.
He did the Martian one, yeah. Those people that read his books are like, definitely read these books, they're excellent. Do not read Artemis.
Oh yeah.
Because Artemis is apparently his Atlas Shrugged.
Oh no.
Like the whole, it's like the whole premise of how it happens, and technology advances or whatever, is because of deregulation.
Oh wow. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, oh my god, dude.
That's funny because I
I was
think,
so disappointed.
yeah, that's too bad. And Audible has been like putting his books in my face for like 10 years. I saw Project Hail Mary forever because I get a lot of sci-fi audiobooks, and yeah, never knew much about it or anything. But yeah, I did see
Hmm.
The Martian. Yeah, because yeah, he wrote that. Yeah, that was the
Mm.
what's his face? Matt Damon movie.
Matt Damon, yeah,
Matt
yeah,
Damon.
yeah.
Uh, but interesting thing, Matt. Speaking of Matt Damon, I watched an interesting essay about Jason Bourne, the Bourne Identity movies, and the kind of trilogy that they did like really well, and then they
Uh,
went back and did a sequel which was not so good. But the guy that directed not any of the trilogy but Bourne Legacy is the guy that directed Andor. And so
oh,
the essayist was making the case, Tony, what's his name? The essayist was making the case that Andor is actually Jason Bourne in sci-fi. Like the grittiness of Andor and everything that they did
oh,
with those movies was kind of like, what that director brought to that series, is because the way,
okay,
yeah,
yeah,
like how it's like very personal stories. There's characterization and but very gritty, very so it's like
yeah. No,
action with a
nobody's super heroic.
yes,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. And that was the thing that they kind of like spoiled with the Bourne Identity. After the third movie, it's like, yeah, he's done, he finished, but then they brought him back and he was just a superhero. He's just I can do
Yeah,
anything. But yeah, that was a very interesting connection. I didn't realize that Tony what's his face directed
yeah, yeah.
Bourne Legacy, and then he directed
Okay,
Andor.
okay.
So yeah, that's probably why his take was so not Star Wars, and I think he even like wasn't a huge Star Wars fan, and so he took the thing that he liked about
Yeah,
making the Bourne Legacy and brought it into Andor.
yeah. I
So
saw him do an interview, and he wasn't. He wasn't like a big. He's not like Filoni. He's not like obsessed with Star Wars at all.
right, right, yeah.
He just happened to have a good relationship with Kathleen Kennedy,
Ah, yeah.
and I think that layer of removal is kind of the cure for what a lot of these
Oh
franchises
yeah.
when they have problems is like if you get
Yes.
somebody kind of removed from it
Mm-hmm.
who can just think objectively about making a good story.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely.
you know
Well, and they were almost onto that, because if that fucking Keebler elf that ruined Star Wars making Last Jedi, if he wouldn't have made that movie, if we would have gotten the Steven Soderbergh Star Wars movie before his, Star Wars would have been saved, because they would have brought in directors that can do characters, that can do visuals and storytelling, and aren't up their own ass about ha ha ha, I fucked up your Star Wars. They aren't into subversion of everything. Um, there was that Stevens,
oh,
yeah,
like
yeah,
the was the middle one, the middle
yes,
of the new
yes,
ones.
the middle one
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
that kind of screwed everything
The
up. Yeah.
problem with that yeah, it was he was just trying to be subversive and clever, but he was trying too hard.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yeah, and some of the
Yeah.
I watched the thing about the first draft of that script and the first story that they were going to tell, because they already had a script that he ended up kind of reworking, and the decisions that he made were so bad and so stupid. It's just like I don't know how that got past anybody in their like story department, or any of their producers or anything. Just like it was insane, some of those stories, like putting together he had to create the Rose Tico character because it was supposed to be Finn and Poe going off the ship, which would have eliminated all that nonsense with Leia shooting Poe and everything. But they were the ones that were going off ship for their little adventure. But they're like, oh, that's boring. We've seen them together too much. What? So he
Uh,
created the little tiny Vietnamese girl to go off and have their little One Tree Hill, OC adventure. I hate that movie so much. Oh my
yeah.
god! But yeah, but there was a Steven
I
Soderbergh
it
movie. Yeah. Oh.
I hate the third one the most because it's just
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
when it comes to just raw filmmaking, it's
Yeah. Yes.
horrible.
Yeah, it
Like
is.
just the editing by itself. Forget everything else.
Mm-hmm.
Garbage.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Scene 10 seconds. Cut.
Yeah.
Cut. Cut.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It was terrible.
Well, that's what you get when
Now,
you.
speaking of Milius,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Milius would have made an awesome Star
Oh
Wars.
yes. Oh yeah. Yeah, there probably would have been gladiatorial hut battles, but yeah, it would have been awesome.
You know that
Oh.
one part where Anakin loses his shit in was it Attack of the Clones or whichever one, and he goes
Mhm.
back and kills all the
Oh
Tuskens?
yeah, yeah.
Milius would have done a whole movie of
Yeah,
that.
that would have been a whole movie. Revenge from my mother. Yeah, coming soon.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah, that would be crazy. But Yeah, and I think, that's what we get when we ask J.J. Abrams to finish, to open all the mystery boxes and finish a thought. That's the shit you get is the
Yeah,
Skywalker, the episode 9,
man.
because he can't finish an idea. He can plant as many mystery boxes as he wants, but you open them and it's always disappointing. It's like somebody showing you the secret to sleight of hand or street magic. You're just like, oh, okay. This is exactly what the unsatisfying feeling of all of his mystery boxes is like. Oh, okay, yeah, Palpatine's granddaughter. Okay.
Well, and that's like that's the problem with those three movies is like uh if the first and second movie, at least they, in terms of cinematography and mostly editing, they looked good,
Hmm.
you know? And the first movie, though, in terms of story, is just obviously derivative and a
Right.
rehash and
Yep.
whatever. And then the second one is just what's his name trying to be way too clever.
Yeah,
And, but the third one fails on every goddamn level.
right. Yeah, that
And it's like, ugh.
and that movie is just so weird for me because it came out right before COVID hit, because COVID hit Japan a little earlier. So, I saw that movie and was sick as hell for the rest of December, because it was, came out around December, sick as hell for the rest of the year. And then COVID hit, by the early 2020. Like, this movie was cursed. And I only saw it out of duty because I had seen 8 other movies. So I only saw that damn movie out of, like, sunken cost fallacy
Yeah.
that
Well, yeah, like a lot of us,
I,
yeah.
and such a, terrible experience.
Speaking
Oh
of
man.
which, I posted this on Discord. I don't know if you saw it, but
Mm.
apparently Mandalorian is on track to make less money than Solo.
Oh yeah, of course. It's a
And it's
it's
just
a
like,
streaming movie. Yeah, it's season 4
yeah.
in a
Yeah,
2 hour.
yeah.
Yeah. So, I don't know why. I think they thought that was the safest bet, because the only thing that excited anyone in Star Wars for the past, since Disney has owned it, is Baby Yoda. And if you buy
Yeah.
one Baby Yoda, you got Baby Yoda. It's not like you're gonna,
Yeah.
decorate your house with that. It's like they don't really. There's not much there. So, and that I still am amazed that they were holding that back so hard. The reveal of that like the maker community and Etsy and 3D printers and everybody was making goods for the Mandalorian and that character before the machine could get going, because they were trying to hide
Yeah.
the reveal. And they just blew it. They blew the big bucks that they would have made if they could have just handled that better. But instead, they had to send cease and desist to everyone that's doing the crochet, Baby Yoda plushies and stuff, that were rushing that out because people wanted that for Christmas and there wasn't anything on the shelves.
Yeah.
They forgot how to do that stuff, I think.
Yeah, I don't. And apparently, I never watched it. Like, I thought about, sailing the seas of freedom and watching it the bad way,
Uh-huh.
but I haven't done it yet. But
Mm.
apparently, because reading like reviews, it's really dark
Oh, uh-huh.
the way Solo was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
and that's the one thing the last trilogy had going for it was it was bright. It was
Yeah.
like
Yep, yep.
kids would watch it probably because of all the brightness and
Yeah, yeah.
action and light and stuff. But then they do this dark thing, which a lot of movies are doing now, and
Yeah.
I don't understand it.
Right, right.
In fact, RLM, they're always talking about this. It's like, why the fuck are our movies all dark
Yeah.
now? Like, not dark in tone,
Yep.
just literally crappy
Yeah.
color grading, you know?
Right, right.
And actually, with Jay on RLM was talking about how apparently they film everything just wide open
Mm-hmm.
so that they can just digitally color grade it the way they
Right,
want
right.
later.
Mm-hmm.
But it just, they lose kind of control
Yep.
to a
Yeah.
certain level there. And then you think about like how sorry, Chris, but how like a Villeneuve movie is shot,
Oh yeah,
the lighting
yeah,
and the
yeah.
color grading, and it just looks wonderful. And like, even if you don't like those movies, you have to admit that the cinematography is on point.
Oh yeah,
You
yeah,
know, and like,
yeah. Even yeah, Sicario and stuff. Yeah, yeah. His stuff is yeah, great,
oh
beautiful,
yeah, oh yeah, his
beautiful.
landscapes are amazing.
Hmm, hmm.
And I know it's not him,
Mm.
it's that
Ah,
it's
yeah,
that
yeah,
cinematographer guy,
yeah,
but
yeah.
the whole point of a cinematographer is the director tells you, "This is what I want,
Yep,
man,"
yep, yep.
and you make it happen, you know? So,
Yeah, that's
it's a collaborative thing,
definitely
which
yes.
apparently it's a different cinematographer for chapter 3.
Oh, really? I hope it's the same. I hope it's the
Yeah.
same editor though. I love the editor of the Dune
Yeah,
films
I imagine,
because he, yeah,
but I don't know.
he's amazing. Like like how, yeah, just how he there's a rhythm to his editing that's not like based on he's not editing to like beat of a music or anything, but there's a rhythm to his editing that's just amazing. Like he's able to get that idea of Paul being out of time, like seeing things that are going how they're going to happen, and then it jerks you back into the time that you're actually in. And the editing is like you follow that completely. You know exactly what's going on, just how he edits
Yeah,
that. Yeah, beautiful stuff.
yeah.
Nice, but
I'm
yeah.
not allowed to talk about with my brother has seen the first 2 and he loves them
Hmm.
because he loves all Villeneuve stuff,
Yeah.
but he's never read the books.
Oh, interesting.
And I'm not allowed to talk about chapter 3 when he's around
Oh.
because he doesn't want to know anything. And I'm always like, oh man, they're going to have
Yeah.
the.
Well, you can do that here and just tell them don't watch it. Yeah, don't go on
Yeah.
YouTube. Yeah,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
Nice. All right. Well, excellent. So yeah, so we'll be back tomorrow for some about this time for some old school essentials. Terry's going to be with us. So we'll it'll be some witch battle, I don't know, some swamp fighting. You get to eat those fish though. You can eat those bloated corrupted fish if you want. I think that's dinner's going to get weird for you guys. But yeah, that's cool. So thanks everyone for joining us. Thank you so much, Matt, on the bright, blown out TV for for being here. And yeah, and again, thanks to the patrons and members. You guys are amazing. And I think Chris played Great Helm with Casey. Casey, who is on the Patreon over
Oh,
the
cool.
last weekend. The last Sunday was the game day. Yeah, so they had a game of Great Helm together. So very cool. And yeah,
Nice.
Casey, I'm glad you guys could hook up. And you got to come here sometime. You got to come to Kyobashi sometime. So okay, take care, everyone, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Goodbye.